All right, we're looking at the VA2323wm from Viewsonic. This is a very, very nice widescreen 1920 by 1080p display. Now that's 16:9 aspect ratio, and if you don't know what that means, it means that this is the same shape as the majority of the widescreen videos that you're going to play. That means that when you play a DVD or a Blu-ray or something on here, it's actually going to show it in the native format, 16:9, not 16:10, which is what most widescreen computer monitors are. So that's what makes this a really great multimedia monitor. Now on top of that, with 1920 by 1080p resolution, you do get a lot of desktop space. You can see you don't need to actually have something maximized to see it. If you want to look at your Facebook or a YouTube website, it'll really fit, you know, in half a screen, no problem. Right here we're doing Windows 7, so it's doing a side-by-side comparison, and you can see that it's pretty good doing half. If you want to do a little bit more and then have like your Instant Messenger over here or your Skype panel, you can do a lot of stuff with a lot of desktop space like you get on one of these 1920 by 1080p monitors, but the resolution is not so high that everything is really, really, really small and you can't see it. So it's great maybe for you know, older people that have poor eyesight, or if you just want to make sure that you can see everything, or maybe even use it from a little bit further away, from quite a distance. Sometimes when you're not right up here, you need a little space. So this is a very nice monitor. Now let's talk a little bit about connectivity and what it looks like and what kind of features you get with it. It does not swivel. That's one thing you got to note, but it does tilt. So it's got a very nice, very easy to use tilt feature on the back. As far as connectivity goes, I'm going to flip it over just to show you the back here. It's kind of hard to get to, but right in there, see there, got a VGA port right there. And then right next to it, it does have a DVI port. So those are your two methods of input. It does not have any built-in internal speakers. So basically, you're going to be using your external PC speakers, but not a problem because most monitors come with speakers or don't have really good ones to begin with. Now, this is a very bright panel. Right now, the brightness is reduced for the camera, but it is a 300 nit panel, or 300 CDM squared, which actually tells you how bright it is. That means that if you use it in a very bright room, lots of windows, lots of natural sunlight coming in, it's not actually going to fade out. You're going to be able to see it very clearly. It has a 20,000 to 1 dynamic contrast ratio, which means that when you're looking at something that's dark, like right here in this video, it's pitch black right there. I mean, you barely see any type of lighting there. So it's very dark. It's going to give you very bright white and very dark blacks. That's what gives you that contrast ratio that makes it look so good. It's a matte finish screen, which is important to note. That's very good if you're doing Photoshop work. If you want, if you don't like that reflection, you know, a lot of times you get lots of reflections from those glossy screens. They do give you a little bit more saturation to make their colors pop a little more, but they also cause you to get nasty reflections, and a lot of times you're looking at what's behind you instead of what's on the screen, which can be quite annoying. Now it has a 5 ms response time, which is actually very, very fast as far as response times goes. That means you're not going to get any type of ghosting or trails. Actually, everything's going to be very smooth, and you're going to get a clear image when you have something that's moving very fast, like a race car going across the screen, or you're watching football is another one, hockey especially as well. They will show you, you'll get, you know, the full motion of everything, no problem. So it looks really good. It has a 170-degree viewing angle, so if you're going to be watching it from the side, you get 170 degrees you can see it from. That means that you don't have to be standing directly in front of it to actually get a good view. The vertical viewing angle, which is the way you'd see it this way, is 160 degrees. So basically, if you're looking at it from the top, you get about this much angle so that you can see it, and it'll still look fine. So that's very good when you're showing other people the monitor. And also, it's important to note that if you take a look at the back on this thing, right over here, these 4 holes right here, these are 100mm VESA panels. So this is VESA compliant up to 100mm. So that means if you want to put this on the wall, you can completely remove this entire bottom bracket right here and the stand and hook it up to a 100mm VESA mount, whether it be a flat panel, a low profile, or an articulating arm, and have multiples of these on your desk so you can move them around and rotate them. You can do that no problem with this display. So very, very nice display. It's actually new from Viewsonic. It's the second remake of this monitor, but it's very popular. It sells very well, and it's a very high quality panel. Of course, coming from Viewsonic, you get an incredibly long warranty, and you get great customer support, great service, good stuff. So it's the Viewsonic VA2323wm. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Viewsonic VA2323wm, type in VA232304 into any major search engine. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.